everyone, welcome back to Game Toys IP. Today we have a new Hollow Reviews episode. Today we are looking at the S-700 series combines by Custom Modding. So first, let's get a brief description of the two mods that we'll be looking at today. And for anyone who's curious, two mods we'll be looking at today is their S-700 series combine pack, which is by John Deere, and their John Deere header pack, 700 FDs. So let's read about the combine first. The John Deere S series combines, and this would contain the models of the S760, S770, S780, and the S790. Quote, it's time to harvest smarter. A combine derives its name from what it does. Combines free separates harvesting steps, reaping, threshing, and windrowing into one. Our new S series combines do that and much more. They match the best harvesting capabilities with smart technology to ensure that your harvest is the best possible year in and year out. The S series has a long history of harvesting excellence, and a tradition that continues with the new S700 series combines. We kept everything you love about the S series and made it even better by adding smart integrated tools that will let you harvest smarter. The S700 series combine, set, harvest, done. And it goes on way more about a description of this and that, but I'll talk about that when we review the combines themselves. And then let's take a look at the FD700 series John Deere heads, which are also made by Custom Modding, and they're designed specifically for this combine. John Deere FD700 series Hydroflex draper. Quote, high performance drapers. Make sure that you have the right platforms in order for your combine to work as efficiently as possible this season is critical. John Deere 700 FD Hydroflex Draper Series provides the innovational tools and performance so that the operators can get more done and maximize productivity. First off, the 740 of all the 700 FD Series Draper platforms features industrial exclusive Hydroflex technology. This hydraulic flowing system allows superior ground following capabilities and a wide range of crop and conditions. This hydraulically controls the flow of the cutter bar, and simply by turning a knob, the effects of the system are better on the ground, following increase in support of the cutting bar and belts for heightened machine performance and increased productivity. And it also comes with a lot of stuff with it, but we'll cover that in a second. So let's get over to combines first. So we'll be looking at the S780 series first. Let's just take a look at it. So the base capacity for the S760 will be 10,600 liters, but that can be boosted up to 16,210 liters. And we can look real quick at the biggest tank, and that is a Demco CIS XL grain tank. Same thing for the S770. It's a 10,600 liter base capacity. I can go up to 19,733 liters with the Demco SIH XL plus the tip-up grain tank. And same will go for, again, a lot of these same tank for configurations will go for, yes, 780, but we no longer get that base 10,600. We go to 14,100. And last and finally, the big boy, the S790, base 14,100 liter, but up to 24,667 liters. And this is the only one with a tip-up Harvest Master, the DW tank. That beast of a tank. It is such a powerful machine that needs its own roller bar with it. But today we'll be mainly looking at the S780, which I think is the key of the whole entire S700 series. It's on the upper hand of the series, but it's not the beast. It has a good amount of horsepower, 473 horsepower, which is just what you need in a combine on a larger operation. It's good for doing your corn and soybeans, and now since we have Edgewater in for swathing, for picking up swath as well. So let's take a look at this customization. But first off, it's customized, so you know the work is absolutely beautiful on it. Just the amount of details down to the bare minimum of bolts and engine parts. So we get Lizard, which are, I believe, the Firestone or Goodyears. Maybe Firestones. Michelin's, John Deere, which is, I believe, the track options, right? Yeah. Lizard, which are Camisco tracks, and back to Lizard. So we'll take a look at these. So we get 520s and front wheel drive. So that would be inverting, and this is pretty much going forward with older tire options. 620s, 710s, single 900s, single 1100s, single CFs 1250s, and we're just going into all those variations within those. Now in Michelin we have 520s, 580s, and back and forth throughout there. Personally, I absolutely love running 580s with the front wheel drive assist. I just think the rear axle is not needed, and it actually kind of does help you climb up hills. No, I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. That was John Deere. Okay, this is Michelin. The IF 710s front wheel drive is my favorite set. But we get 650s, 580s, and then that's the lowest on the range. Tracks, we get 750s. 750s pretty much throughout, and you're just flipping your wheel option. And lizard tracks, and then you get that nice robust tracks, these monster tracks, stuff like that. I'm not a big track fan on my combine, so we'll just run what I usually run. Axle length, so it's going to be your rear axle length, standard. I don't know what standard is. I think it would be 126 on this. We can go to 128, 132, 136, 140, 144, 48, 52, back to standard. So you can get very wide lengths. But I think if you're cutting at 32, you're going to be pretty good. Trail board. So this steer spreader, so we get the trail board, base stock, twin disc. It's not exactly as superior as trail boards. Then the PowerCast, which is the best system out there, $13,000. Exhaust, and this is just based on your region. So if you need a Brazilian style, this is for North and South American models, there you go. But since we're in North America, we're in Ohio currently. Richmond's Ohio, perfect map. We'll just do standard North American Australian exhaust. Year model, so this is the 2017 to 2021. Then you have the 2022 model on it. It updates beacons, puts sticker on it, stuff like that. We'll just run a 2017. Numbers 1 through 9. Oversigned, yes. Signs, yes. This is probably for an Australian combine. What else do we have? Patriot. Look how thick that is. Canada, Brazil, Australia, back to just standard. Renault tent, go 25, 50, 75, back to standard. Put 25 on it. That's very nice. Attacher, just a real rear hitch, so we don't get any of Lankota's devices in here. Grain take, static, and this is your 14,000, 1100. We can get Brazilian colors on that. It's not going to change anything, just if you're in Brazil, adding the realism. Stack big carry top extension, that is a 17,000 liter. Then we get the factory foldable, which is again 14,000, 1100. Gemco CIH XL grain tank, which is 16,000. Then tip up, we can also add on there, and at just 19,000 liters. So we'll put on a foldable, which I like. All right, foot. So we have a 22 foot with and just on your drop pipe, 26, 28, and that's going all throughout. I usually run 26. It's pretty good. And license plate. There you go. All right, then FD series. So all of this has a pretty similar throughout. So we can have 30 foot, 35 foot, 40 foot, 45 foot. We'll take a look at the 40 foot since that's what I have on the combine right now. Sorry. That's what it looks like based off pretty good. We can add a crop divider if you're doing canola. Reel over, just changing your reel position. Cross auger, yes or no. Or a carry wind system, dual or single flow. And numbers 1 through 9. So let's take a look at the one I have right now. So we'll just take a deep look at all the detailing. So let's look at the FD head. You know, you can see every single little bolt. It's just the detail that custom modding puts into their mods. Is stunning. And we'll also be looking at more custom modding mods and some videos coming out soon. S-780. It's really at the pipe where I love the detail. First off, we stuck? There we go. Okay. Climb up here. Look at the bolt on the pipe. It's just the amount of details. It just makes this mod feel so realistic. Let's hop in real quick. Take a look at the interior. We'll do that in a second, but let's just take a look at one thing that you can pull down on here. Come on, work with me. Oh, sorry, I have to save this real quick. So, there's a lot of things that are movable on the combine itself. So we'll open up the engine shaft, the engine area real quick. There we go. You see, you can move this computer up and down, and once you have down, it is going to turn on, just like realism with the your harvest, how it's going. That's very nice, and you can even see the cord moves with it. Just adding more detail into the combine interior itself. Door all opens up. Just like that. Mirrors are all functioning. None of that weird shit where it starts to clip in with each other and stuff like that, where it's just lagging and stuff like that, which a lot of modders do have problems with. Let's get out real quick. We can see all the belts moving within the engine compartment. It's extremely loud. The ladder folds down back here. We can see everything turning. And let's turn it off real quick so we can appreciate all the amount of detail. It takes detail to do this, guys. It takes time and effort. See, we can even see the in shaft sides of it. And it's absolutely stunning. And then the ladder that even folds down. Like here, let's go. Shut that door. Let's pull the, now it doesn't want to fold on me, eh? There you go. See, water folds up just like that. Boom, look at that. It's just absolutely stunning the amount of detail that custom modding puts into their mods. This is a mod that you definitely need, especially if you're an American farmer. Like, look at the size of the fields on Ohio Richland. You need a combine like this to harvest that. My only thing is, I wish it brought in more Lakota stuff, which is stuff that JHG modding has done. I just like using Lakota products. I just think it's just a nice addition of the game. Maybe bring S-600s into the game for custom modding. I guess there's been a whole entire drama with custom modding JHG modding over this combine, even though custom modding didn't make this combine first. But yeah, overall, it's just a good mod. It could use some corn heads, but JHG modding has theirs. You can download customized honeybees heads for this. It's just, overall, it's beautiful. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you just have a wonderful day, and peace.